All right, we're going to watch Sydney's butterfly underwater from the side here. So the very first thing we kind of watch right here is you can see that we're not really taking a breath, but as you can kind of tell, that head is really high in the water. Your goggles are hardly even underwater here. So we want to really make sure we work on keeping that head and keeping your shoulders a little bit lower in the water when you're not breathing. You don't want to come up quite so high there. Talked a lot about your hand entry and how good it is. You're going right about shoulder width apart. The one thing we want to try to make sure we do, you're a little bit flat palm there. So we'd like to see from the above water, you can kind of see that you had your thumbs going down for a little bit, but you're turning in there at the very last second. So where your palms are straight down, we want to make sure those thumbs are down, your pinkies are up, and kind of a little bit, I'm going to tell you on a 45-degree angle. So just kind of turn your thumb just slightly down, okay? All right, so the one thing we really like is we like how high your hands are. And we like how high your hips are. Unfortunately, your head's also too high. So what we'd really like to see here is we'd like to see your head more in this position here. The reason for that is this, if you have these three lines, it's just kind of a straight line, right? So there's not a real lot of strength going on that we see there, not a lot of power. What we want to see is by getting your head down here, all of a sudden now you're really, and this is where Lynette does the body dolphin a lot, you're really working at setting your head, setting your chest into that water, and that helps you get a lot more strength. It helps you get a little bit stronger with your kick and your hips and everything like that. So work on getting your head down a little bit lower than where we are. So instead of being so high up here, you want to get it more down in this position here. Okay? A lot of stuff to erase there, Sid. All right. Or Sienna, sorry about that. The other thing is we got to do is we got to get our feet a little bit higher. You can see they're really low in that water. Okay, we want to see those feet just barely breaking that surface, at least something breaking the surface. So if we get our feet up a little bit higher and get our hips up a little bit higher, that's going to help. And I think by setting your head down really better in the water, you're going to find those feet are going to be easier to come up. All right, again, you took a breath that very last stroke on the wall. You want to be careful about doing that. And the other thing we'd like to see, you've got your feet here and here. If you can just take your feet and cross them, so you want to stack your feet one here and one here, so you're kind of stacking them and bringing them straight into that wall a little bit better. That's going to be good. You can tell right here you've turned your hips to the side, and so you're doing more of a side swipe instead of really rotating. Now you can see you've got your feet crossed there at the end, so good. We also like that you've brought this hand off that wall pretty quickly. That helps to make a quicker transition from one direction to the other. Now here's where we got to be careful. You got 1 foot here, 1 foot up here. You got one knee going down. I'm assuming this knee is probably also going down. And I'm going to use this square over here to think about what we are doing. We want to have those feet facing in an upward direction and those knees facing in an upward direction so that we can watch straight in and straight off that wall. Okay. The other thing by doing this, then you keep your eyes looking at that hand as it comes off, and you can see that your hand or your head is looking in this direction where the diving board is, and not so much at your hands. So unfortunately, when we come off that wall, we're not able to get that hand behind your ear, and we're not able to get into the streamline that we want. You can see as you've pushed off, your head's a little high, your legs are separated, and your hands are not really streamlined. So all of those things, we got to work and just have a better body line off that wall. 1 dolphin kick, maybe 2, 3. All right, so you did 3 dolphin kicks, but 2 of them were on the surface. So I'm going to back up a little bit. I want you to try something for me next time you think about it. Okay, when you push off the wall, you want to more come down a little bit and then come up a little bit, all right? So that you're not going and popping straight up quite as quickly as you did there. All right, so if you can work on that, we're going to be thrilled. Good job, Sienna. Well done.